Welcome to Wolves Weekly. I'm Barry Henderson, Director of Media Relations here at Western Oregon University. Joined once again this week by head coach Arn Ferguson. Coach, got any jet lag right now? You're back from Alabama.
It was a very fun trip. We didn't come out on a win. We had quite a few players we felt played their best game of the season. We have some weaknesses that we need to fix, obviously, but North Alabama is a very good football team, ranked fifth in the nation for a reason. I thought we hung right with them. Really got some momentum going into halftime, kicking a field goal. Very close score. I thought our defense was playing very solid. And then just they got a couple plays, got away from us, and we weren't able to run the football and pass the football like we can.
Yeah, Coach, early on there, you were right there with the number 5 team in the country, North Alabama. 13-3 at halftime, only trailing by a touchdown there in the first quarter. And your kicker, as you said, a 50-yard field goal for Jesse Correa right at halftime.
Yeah, and the offense moved the ball, in 30 seconds they moved to 45 yards to get us in field goal range. So I believe after a turnover. So we felt we had some momentum. Our players were settled down. Obviously the time change in the South is a little bit different to get used to, but a great environment in Florence. They even had a media deal before where they can do kind of like a game day with their students, which is really nice to see that type of backing by their student body, a very similar type of university, 7,000. But the game was right there. I wish we would have been at full strength. We're missing some guys, and it showed up.
Coach, I know that it had to be a little bit of heat, humidity, different temperatures for our guys. Did you notice any of that playing in just a different environment like that?
We were anticipating that. It's been 90 and about 80% humidity. They had a cold front come in, so actually it was colder at night with the wind blowing than it was at the same time at our place.
Okay.
So it was around 68 degrees. It was perfect. So that didn't bother us at all. Our guys had plenty of energy. I thought they played with great emotion, great heart. We just didn't execute on some key areas. Those three things is we got to eliminate the big plays on defense. We got to be able to run the football against a very good team. And we also got to protect our quarterback. Those three areas got to improve for us to be the team that this team's capable of.
North Alabama will make the return trip here next season to complete that home-and-home series, so we'll look forward to that. But, Coach, this week you got a talented Dixie State football team who right now kind of off to a slow start. They're 0-5 on the season, but they got some bright spots on this team.
Yeah, it's a team that will continue to get better and better throughout the season. Remember that Joe Duncan was an All-American tight end. Went to the combine, very similar to Kevin Boss, but put up huge numbers at the combine. A couple other receivers aren't back. New quarterback. So that's going to take some time. So we know they haven't played their best football, but they're very aggressive. They're very confident. The record isn't great, but they are really playing hard. So it's a very dangerous team for us at home.
Yeah, Coach, I know right now that you got a pretty banged-up offense, a few guys on defense. It might even some things out here this weekend, second home game of the season.
Yeah, our players are nice. I mean, 5 out of our last 6 games on the road with some significant trips back-to-back is weird on our guys. They've been still practicing very well. So we really feel the second half of the season we're going to settle down and really take that next step and play the football that this team's capable of.
Coach, did any of the guys gain a little bit of weight down there in Alabama? I know Jason Slowey put out a few pictures. Looked like you had some good Southern food there.
Yeah, we stayed at a state park, Joe Wheeler Park. It's about 10, 15 minutes outside of Florence. Kind of a little resort-ish, a little bit, cabin-ish. Honestly, the players had nothing to do, but they were tired. We need that extra day. I'm very glad we went there early Thursday. We left at 4:45 at our time here. Got there around 7:30, and that jet lag took the next day. And we had a good practice that evening or on Friday, and then I thought they really played well.
Coach, kind of a weird schedule this year for the GNAC Conference. This is your first conference counter of the season coming up against Dixie State on Saturday. We're the only school in the conference right now who hasn't had a conference game.
Yeah, and ours will go back-to-back, which is kind of how we like it. The tough part of the schedule is done. We've seen a subdivision team, Portland State. We've seen a top 5 team. We've seen Humboldt, their place, playing really well. We've seen Central at our place, who's also well. We haven't seen Azusa yet, but all those things are very comparable. It'll really be the team that really pushes that second half of the season. We're hoping to get some few players back with injuries that will help us to be at full strength. And the attitude of this team is very indicative of very unselfish. They want to be successful, and they're very driven and just excited what they can do.
Well, Coach, I wish you the best of luck on Saturday. That is a 1 o'clock start against Dixie State out at MacArthur Field. Make sure you come on out and wear pink, Coach. I know you're going to have some pink on Saturday.
I'll think about it.
There we go. Again, I'll see you Saturday, and that'll do it for this week's show.